How's it? Today is Tuesday, March 22nd. I am 5 days out. Um, Today's a light power day. So ordinarily on Tuesdays I would squat. I did squat today, but I didn't squat exclusively. I did some light powers. So 70, three sets of one, 70, and three sets of one plus one at 90 for the clean and jerk, power clean power jerk. These are all just to kind of taper off and still allow myself the freedom of movement. So I am taking what I can where I can. These do help me feel like I'm moving fast. I am not the best at either power snatch or the power clean. I think my power jerk is actually pretty good relative to where I am on the jerk itself. But I, these are designed to just get me moving and feel quick. So that's the goal today. Um, as you can probably imagine, I didn't miss any of these lifts, 70 and 90. I can basically power snatch 90. Um, Maybe not every day, but my best power snatch is 92, 92, 91, 92. I think. Like that doesn't really matter, but just being able to do these today makes me feel like I'm getting ready for a meet. After my clean and jerks, my power clean and power jerk, I moved into some snatch deadlifts up to 125. This one is a movement just to kind of feel some weight. I'm not at all expecting to snatch 125. Like I would be lucky if I could snatch 105. So that's I maybe not lucky. I would be happy with the 105 snatch. That's my best snatch ever. I've never done it in a meet, and so that would be a happy face, happy times, happy times. So yeah, moved into my power clean, power jerk. As far as like working up sets, the warm ups here, I don't really care about these as much as I do for the openers themselves. Obviously, the openers are a little bit more important, more intense, so it's not the biggest issue to me. Here's my first set at 90. I do want to make sure that I'm giving myself the correct kind of cadence as far as my dip goes, because that's probably going to be the thing that's going to be the most carryover between these lifts and my actual competition lifts. And I would say that I'm pretty happy with the way that I did these. Here's my last set. I think one thing that I am trying to focus on, I've been saying it for weeks at this point, is keeping my chest over the bar for a little bit longer. So these snatch deadlifts, just sets of two, up to 125. I am not trying to, or I'm trying not to allow my body to get tilted forward. So you see here, it does get pulled a little bit forward. I'm looking at my shoulders in relation to my chest as well. Obviously, if I can keep my chest up, then that is great. But I think at some point, it's always going to end up getting pulled forward. But if I can keep my shoulders sort of on top, maybe that's not the correct way of thinking about it. Not that I said that out loud and thought about what I just said, essentially. Here's my top set here. I think that both of those are going to be... So if, kind of just doubling back to what I was mentioning, I think if my shoulders tend to dip forward, then my chest will dip forward as well. If I can keep my chest up, then my shoulders will be kept up as well. I think they are too closely related for them to be independent. I could be wrong. I don't know. After that, I move into my back squats here for three sets of three at 140. These were hard. I am going to be honest. These were hard. These did not feel like 140 back squat. I think I think looking back at it now, it might be kind of a function of me squatting after doing a bunch of other things. Ordinarily, when I squat first. And even though power snatch, power clean, power jerk, at as light of weight as it was today, even though I did that, even though they were as light as they were, it's not nothing. Like it's not just a nice warm up. It is some amount of physical exertion that needs to be completed. And so I think I forget that happened. And I forget that is something that will affect me overall. After that, I did a few more accessories. My overhead press, pretty lightweight, pretty high rep, just to get some blood flowing through my shoulders. And then some of these back extensions here. I actually haven't done bodyweight back extensions in quite some time, so it's nice to be able to do these for a little bit higher reps. But I am 5 days out. My weight is actually dropping a lot quicker than it needs to, so I'm going to see what I can do about this water cut. But that's it for today. So thank you for watching. Shoots.